and characteristic. It prevent distress migration to and provide people with job opportunities. Distress migration, industrial corridor. Prevent distress migration and provide people with job opportunities. Migration जो होती will prevent concentration of industries in a particular location that will lead to the environment degradation. Everyone not settled on efficiency due to improved transportation system and a health labor force. Production cost would come down. Lower cost would make Indian goods competitive in the international market. Improve transportation efficiency. Health labor force. Production cost would come down. It would generate employment and raise the per capita incomes and GDP of the countries. GDP of the countries also increase per capita income. The spread effect of the industrial corridors is socio-economic terms. Samajik, economic, arithmetic. Setting up infrastructure will raise the standard of living. Infrastructure, standard of living per capita income, GDP. Government planning to develop many industrial corridors in the countries. Many. Dadri, Noida, Ghaziabad investment region in UP. Dadri, Noida, Ghaziabad, Manesar Bawai investment region in Haryana. Kurukshetra, Bhiwadi, Nirmana investment region. Kurukshetra, Pithampur, Dhar, Moho, MP. Ahmedabad, Dholera investment region in Gujarat. Ahmedabad, Dholera. Pithampur, Dhar, Moho investment region. Pithampur, Dhar. Main characteristics. An industrial corridor is basically a corridor comprising of multimodal transport service. Multimodal transport services marked by presence of industrial and transport infrastructure. It is marked by presence of industrial and transport infrastructure like international airports, major ports. Main characteristic industrial corridor. Industrial corridor is basically a corridor comprising of multimodal transport services. Multimodal. It is marketed by presence of industrial and transport infrastructure. Industrial and transport infrastructure like international airports, major ports, dedicated freight corridor, national investment and manufacturing zone. It recognizes the interdependence of various sectors. Of the economy and offer effective integration between industry and infrastructure. Offer effective integration between industry and the infrastructure, leading to overall economic and social development. Industry and infrastructure, overall economic and social development, provides opportunity for private sector investment. Provision of various infrastructure projects. Interdependence of various sectors of economy and offer effective integration between the industry and infrastructure. The overall economic and social development. Multi-dimensional, multi-sectoral, multi-industry transport infrastructure like international airports. Actually, it aims to create cluster of manufacturing or other industry. Create an area with a cluster of manufacturing. Such corridors are often created in area that have a certain level of pre-existing infrastructure. Creating corridors include correctly assessing their demand. Corridor ability. Within the industry corridors, firms will be provided with backward and forward linkages. Create an area with cluster of such corridors are often created in areas that have a certain level of defining the blue revolution. The problem and strategy for pisciculture development in India. The agriculture and farmers welfare ministry plans to merge all the existing schemes. The agriculture and farmers welfare ministry to formulate an umbrella scheme called Blue Revolution for an integrated development and management of fisheries. Outlay rupees 300,000 crores. Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Ministry plan to merge all the existing schemes to formulate an umbrella scheme. 7 crores. The umbrella scheme would cover inland fisheries, aquaculture, marine fisheries, including deep sea fishing, chemical preparation for an integration development of management fisheries. Outlay rupees 7 crores. Agriculture and Farmer Welfare Ministry merge all their existing schemes to formulate an umbrella scheme. Umbrella scheme would cover inland fisheries, aquaculture, marine fisheries, including deep sea fishing, and all activities undertaken by the National Fisheries Development Board towards realizing in the Blue Revolution. Blue Revolution aims to fully tap the total fish potentials of the country. Taps the Blue Revolution fish potential of the country both in the inland and the marine sector and triple the fish production by 2020. Fishing in India is an important economic activity and emerging sector. India's fish production is estimated at around 20 million tons annually. India has become the second largest fish producing and aquaculture industries. Second largest fish producing and aquaculture industry in the world. At present, the fish production contributes to around 1% of GDP of the country and 5% to agriculture GDP of the country. Blue revolutions. Major problem associated with pisciculture, weak marketing and extension network, decline in the fish catch and decline in fish catching, depletion of natural resources due to over-exploitation, natural resources कम हो रहा है, lack of reliable database relating to aquatic fisheries reliable database अभाव, विश्वसनीय database water pollution, unscientific management of aquaculture, unscientific management of वैज्ञानिक and contamination of indigenous germplasm resources, inadequate attention to the environment. Actually, the ideal solution, other solution of depleting groundwater resources in India in a water harvesting system. Urban area can be effective water harvesting water resources. Is water harvesting system number. The highest use of groundwater Depleting groundwater resources कमी जाउछि भूतल for ideal solution. Only 8% of rainwater being captured. 8%. In India, over 90% rural water, 100% supply. Over 50% of the urban water supply. 90% of the rural water supply. The percent of the urban water supply are sourced from aquifers. Actually, the cost of discharge to subsurface reservoir is lower than surface reservoirs. The cost of recharge subsurface reservoirs is lower than the surface reservoirs. Aquifers are the distribution system also. Now land is wasted for storage purpose. Now population displacement is involved. Cost of recharge to subsurface reservoir is lower. Aquifers serve as a distribution system. Mitigates effects as mitigate depleting. Mitigate effects of drought हो रहा है मरुड़ी दुर्भिक्ष से मिटिगेट करना. इफेक्ट्स राइज इन ग्राउंड वाटर लेवल्स जिससे बढ़ेगा. ग्राउंड वाटर इज नॉट डायरेक्टली एक्सपोज टू इवापोरेशन और पॉल्यूशन. डायरेक्ट इवापोरेशन जैसे नहीं हो सकता पॉल्यूशन. एडवांटेजेस. नो लैंड इज वेस्टेड फॉर स्टोरेज पर्पज. नो पॉपुलेशन डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज इन्वॉल्व. पॉपुलेशन डिस्प्लेसमेंट नहीं होंगे स्टोरेज के लिए. The aquifers serve as distribution system also. The cost of discharge to subsurface reservoirs lower. Lower than the surface reservoirs. जो सब सरफेस नीचे जो रिजर्वायर है वो लोअर. कॉस्ट ऑफ रिचार्ज लोअर. हार्वेस्टिंग रेन वाटर कंजर्वेशन इज सेंचुरीज ओल्ड प्रैक्टिस हमारे देश में इंडिया. बावरी, झालरा, कुंडू, टांका, फाड़, जिंग, जैकवेल्स एंड रुजा system are some of the traditional water conservation system practiced in India. अतीत में भी भारत पानी को संचय कर रहा था जमा. रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग इज ए प्रोसेस इन्वॉल्विंग कलेक्शन ऑफ स्टोरेज ऑफ रेन वाटर with the help of artificially designed system that runs of natural or man-made catchment area, rooftop, compounds, rock surface, or hill slope, anywhere. Highest user of groundwater in the world with 8% of rainwater being captured only. The rest of the water enter into the sea. 50% of the urban water supply are sourced from aquifers. According to the Central Groundwater Boards, majority of districts in India had experienced significant depletion in groundwater storage. Board has experienced significant depletion in groundwater storage in every city and state. Effective. Actually, effective water harvesting system in urban area. In urban area where there is inadequate groundwater supply or surface resources are either lacking or insufficient, rainwater harvesting offers ideal solutions. In the town, inadequate ground supply Groundwater supply or surface resources are either lacks. There is no surface resources of waters insufficient, lack. The rainwater is the ideal solution of harvesting. Harvesting, of course, the ideal solution of the storage of waters, preventing runoff from going into sewer. Helps in utilizing the primary source of waters, primary source, rain. Prevent them run down the primary source from going into sewer or storm drains, thereby reducing the load of treatment plants. Reduce urban flooding. Urban flooding. Recharging water into aquifers help improving quality of existing groundwater. Recharging water into aquifers help in improving the quality of existing groundwater through dilution. Existing groundwater aquifers. Urban groundwater can be recharged, harvesting the runoff through pit recharge trench, tube recharge well in order to maintain the sustainability of groundwater usage. Cost effective, timely, and sustained recharge of aquifers directly in the need of groundwater water. Actually,